But you're just going to angle like this. And see how I push down on the hand and I lift up on the elbow. See that? That reverse action? And that's why they call it arm entanglement, because his arm is totally entangled. You're doing good finishing from, transitioning or converting from Kesa Gatame right to the Ude Garami, the arm entanglement. So here's a pretty classic situation and works quite well. The old stuff works often. So I've got him here, okay? What I want to do is make sure that I'm set up for success initially. So if I'm doing Kesa Gatame, now here's a standard Kesa Gatame like this with a wrap it holds people. It's pretty good. I mean, it's very good. But if I want to set him up, eventually I have in mind where I want to finish him off with a submission, okay? And also, if I do realize this, I know I can hold him very tight like this too. And I can hold his arm quite well here. And I can hold him for the required time to get my points really pawn for Osakoma here. So I'm going to start with this hold here, okay? Now, I know he's going to be wiggling free and he's going to be fighting, and maybe even before time's up, I just want to finish this guy off. Now we're just going to do a kind of an upward direction, bent armlock, figure 4 armlock here, Ude Garami, from here. So I've got him, I've held him. He's either scrolling away, getting away or something, or I've just made a decide I'm tired of this guy, I'm going to finish him off, okay? So here we go. So bend forward, and when I do this, I start to slide up here, grab his wrist, and that helps me move him forward with my body, my torso. Now go ahead and trap his wrist, okay? Now, as you trap his wrist, start to form the figure 4. So here's a way you can do this, and it's a very classic way of doing it. From here, slide under, grab your own wrist. Now I could finish him there, but it's not nearly strong with his head in the way. It could work, but if I slide my arm around like this, and then I could get more crank into it by leaning into it, and you get really a nasty elbow lock there. See that? So that's a classic Ude Garami position. So this really works. I mean, it's like one of those things that's so old-fashioned, it's cool. Well, here we go, okay? So I'm holding him here. Lean forward to get as much torque as I can. Grab. Now I've got I want to keep a hold of him really well. All right. Now from this point, this left hand, I got this grip, so I'm fine there. I've anchored it. So slide under, get your figure 4. Okay. Now at this point, I've got him pretty nice. Now it's a good idea so you can have room to move your arm around his head, pull his arm into your gut, his armpit into you, so you can kind of park it there. So you feel his upper arm, his triceps area on your gut. Now as soon as you do that, swing over. I'm trying to do this nice without hurting him. Now drive your elbow right in the crook of his neck. I've got it. Now to really make it crank, don't do it hard because you can really bust him up. But you're just going to angle like this. And see how I push down on the hand and I lift up on the elbow. See that? That reverse action? And that's why they call it arm entanglement, because his arm is totally entangled. Garami means to entangle, to wrap around something, to lace around something. Well, I've got him laced up pretty good here, okay? So that's the figure right there. And I can finish it like that, okay? And that's a classic way of doing it. Tell you what, old stuff still works. All right, let's work on that for a while. One right, one left. You should be ambidextrous at this. All right, let's go get it.